Hey, here we go. Another day, another dollar. Unit 4, multiplying and dividing rational expressions. So here's what we're looking at. More fun with factoring. Like we said, you gotta know how to factor.
Yep, you don't factor, you're not going to be able to do this. So,
yeah.
Alright, take the top, make it x plus 5, x plus 2. Take the bottom, x plus 2, and x minus 5. Alright, cancel out our x plus 2's. And you end up with x plus 5 and x over x minus 5.
And there you go. If you're an expert at factoring, this is a breeze.
Yep.
Another example, you might see like this, a monomial being divided by another monomial. You can simplify the 24 over 6 to negative 4. The x to the third divided by x squared is x. Remember, subtract your exponents. And then the second one, your y goes in the denominator since 3 is greater than 2.
Yep, and so you can think about it, you got 2 y's up top, 3 on the bottom. The 2 on top cancel out with 2 out of the 3 on the bottom, leaves you with 1 left over on the bottom. So.
Alright, cool. Moving on, a little bit more challenging here, a little bit more to factor really is all it is.
Yeah.
On the left side, factor right there, you get x plus 3 and x minus 2, nothing to factor in the denominator. On the right side, difference of squares, that's plus 5 and minus 5. Denominator, plus 3 and plus 1. Look for the similar terms in the numerator and denominator. The x plus 3's can go. What else?
X minus 5's go away, and you're left with x minus 2, x plus 5 over x plus 1. You don't even have to double distribute. You can just leave them as that factored form, and you're good to go.
Good to go.
All right. Next one. Yeah, you got a couple options. You can multiply straight across. All right, 7 times 16, x times y. 2 times 21 on the bottom, y to the third, and x to the fourth. You can do it that way, or you can try to cross stuff out first, like we did up here with the factored stuff. 7 and 21 have 7 in common, 2 and 16 have 2 in common, y's have stuff in common, x's have stuff in common. You can do it beforehand and do it after, it's up to you.
It's up to you, just pick a way and get used to it, be comfortable, and go from there. So now we're going to go ahead and reduce. The 112 divided by 42 is 8/3. And then the x up here cancels out. That takes 1 away from the denominator, which leaves you with 3. And then 3 minus 1 is 2. Our answer goes in the denominator since the larger exponent's in the denominator. Okay, last type of problem you might see divide. Some people call it same, change, flip.
Keep, change, flip. That's
change,
what I've heard also too. So
flip, flop, flap.
Whatever it
flop.
is, multiplying by the reciprocal. Take that other one, second one, flip it over. So. Same
Okay.
set of steps.
Exactly.
First one, keep it, leave it alone, change it to multiplication, flip the second fraction. Now we're just at the multiplying stuff. So what do we do here? Factor.
Factor.
Alright.
That's your numerator, that's your denominator, that's your numerator, that's your denominator.
Slash them away, cross them out.
X plus 4's can go.
X plus 1's and x minus 3's go.
And you're left with simply 2x over x minus 1.
Now what happens to those things? Why do they just go away? What are we actually doing there?
Yeah, think about it. Think about it. Reason through it. Why can they just go away?
Does it become 0 or does it become something else? Let us know next day in class.
We give you 2 points if you write it down and turn it at the door. Alright, last thing we want to talk about too is our restricted values. So we mentioned it in passing before. These are all the values that make any term in the denominator a 0. So you see that a negative 4 would make this a 0, so it's restricted. It cannot equal negative 4. Positive 3, restricted value, positive 1, and negative 1.
This is just your wholes and your VAs. That's all it is. The crossed out ones are your VAs. That's where they're at. The negative 4, the positive 3, and the negative 1. And your whole, no wait, sorry, the wholes are the crossed out ones, my bad. And the VAs are the x minus 1, where it's x can't equal 1. One last one here.
Last one, rifle through it quickly. It looks insane.
But we just got something. This simply means divide. So we got this top divided by the bottom.
Same, change, flip.
Yep, keep that first one, multiplication. Then we got this. Now this looks just like this one you had here. Factor. Cross stuff out. Alright, and we also have our restricted values here. So
Hey, 6 seconds left. Look at the big picture. You got to be an expert at factoring. You cross stuff out, look at your restrictions.